Are you travelling less or thinking of other ways to get around? I've also noticed that people travelling slower as well, rather than racing up behind me. I had one yesterday in his Porsche. Oh, crikey. And then there I was sitting right behind him all the way. And I was sort of thinking, why would you take a chance? Anyway, there you go. More money than sense. 0800 111 40 41 is the number to dial. Perhaps you share your journey. Let's speak to Ali Clabburn and find out what he thinks. Essex have got this car share scheme through the County Council, operated by Liftshare, and their CEO, Ali Clabburn, joins me now. Ali, thanks very much indeed for joining us. So how beneficial can it be for people to share their car journeys? Afternoon.
Hi, afternoon, Sadie. Thank you very much for having me. Sharing your journey can be hugely beneficial. I mean, you can save a lot of money if you think that fuel prices now are around 160, 170. If you share your car, you halve that. So it's going right back to kind of 80, 90p a litre, which is what the figures were back in like 1990. So it can take you right back to those prices.
How do you do it? Because I often think that when I'm driving along, I'm one person in a car and I go, I'm sitting right next to people, one person in the car, and I'm thinking we're all going the same way. How do you do it? How do you get them to share?
Well, really simply, if people go to the EssexCarshare.com website, they register themselves and put in the journeys that they want to do, and it will simply list all the other people travelling the same way as them. I just checked that the most recent member of the scheme was a guy called Freddie, travelling from Cambridge to Chesterford every day. He had 50 matches online ready for him to share a journey with.
Wow. And how does it work paying out? Because do you work out how much that journey would cost? Because obviously you can't keep stopping and filling up every 2 minutes.
So it's up to the individuals. If there are two of you and you can take it in turns driving, or if you just want to be a passenger, you contribute towards the petrol costs. It's normally about 12 or 15p a mile, so far, far cheaper than most other forms of transport. And for the driver, they're having someone pay for their fuel, so it's a great way to travel.
It sounds great. Do car owners need to check with their insurance provider? I mean, would they automatically be covered, do you know?
All cars under the Association of British Insurers are covered for personal travel. For some business trips, you should check with your business insurance in case you're taking kind of valuable goods with you. But if you're travelling and you're not making a profit, your insurance should cover you. But by all means, check. There's information on the website available.
How popular is it?
Well, it's really popular right now. It was really popular pre-COVID. It then went pretty quiet for a couple of years. And in the last few weeks, it's taken off massively. I mean, we've got 700,000 members of the network going up every day. Just in and around Essex, the numbers are going up daily. As fuel prices go up, clearly, this is a really simple way to save money. And you obviously halve your emissions at the same time, and you meet some great people. And as soon as you start doing it, you'll find you do it forever because it's just such a great way to travel.
I just think it's a nice way because you're saving another car being on the road. And that to me is a good idea no matter what the petrol costs. It's just such a good idea to get one car off the road. How do you match people up? Is there any sort of checking out? But I mean, I'm a female. I'd like to be able to do it. But sometimes, obviously, you have to be a bit more careful.
Yeah, you certainly want to take care. So when you go to the website, you register yourself. You choose who you want to share your data with. So you could select, say, just other females if you wanted to. You could contact them. They won't see your details at all until you've contacted them. And then it's up to you to have a call and find out more about them. Lots of companies have their own private schemes. So the BBC, for example, have a private scheme. So you can just search for other BBC staff. Same for Essex County Council. You can search for just other staff from the council. So it's up to you, the level of information you share. But generally, people find the match, pick up the phone, give them a call, and then arrange to meet up with them.
Do you do it?
I do it whenever I can. Just like you, some of us have journeys going all over the place all the time. When I'm doing a regular trip, I do. When I'm going off to like a long trip, I always register my journey because it saves an absolute fortune. It's far cheaper than going by train. But for a regular journey, if you're going in and out the office, say 2 or 3 times a week, put your journey on there. You don't have to share every day, but every day you do, you'll be saving money and you'll be really helping someone. People are really struggling at the moment to pay their bills, and this is an amazing way to save money.
Does it cost money to go on the website?
No, it's absolutely free. There's no charge at all. We don't take any money from it at all.
Crikey, how do you do it? Because there must be admin and stuff like that.
There's a lot of admin. We've got an amazing team. We basically run these sites for councils and companies all over the country. They pay us to run the service for them, but it keeps it completely free for users. So if any users think about it, go on the site and you can find matches.
And remind us of the site. Give it to me again, Ali, if you would.
It is www.essexcarshare.com.
Essex Carshare.
And to date, members have saved, well, this year they'll save £500,000 just on current membership and about 2 million miles.
Wow. 2 million, that's incredible. Well done. I mean, did you inherit this firm? Did you come up with the idea? How did you get into this?
So I set it up way back in 1998. I was a student down in Bristol just as the internet was coming, and I couldn't afford the train trip home. So I set up a very early, simple website to see if there were anyone else travelling back. And it worked, and it's been going ever since. And we've now saved over 1 billion car miles since we launched.
Oh, well, do you know, I love stories like this. I really do. Things that people go, it's so simple, it's so obvious. Well done to you for doing it. Ali, thank you very much indeed for joining me. EssexCarshare.com.